to Ital Mukase episode, I think 4, something like that, thereabouts. And in this episode, maybe 3, I'm not sure. We'll find out. Sometimes we shoot out of sequence, so we're not. But yes, welcome all the same to Ital Mukase. Today, handsome young man right here next to me. This is my son Abek, where he's going to help me to make Ital ice cream. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love ice cream. I'll drive 2 towns away to go get non-dairy ice cream. Now, somewhere close to Father's Day, he surprised me. He made me a tub of homemade dairy-free ice cream. And guess what? It tasted as good as the ones that I've been driving 2 towns away to go buy. Now, he's going to show us how to do it, right? And if you've been following, you realize that I actually posted a short video of me checking it out. It was amazing, but that was the first time. So this time he's gonna, jazz it up a little bit. Let's see what we're gonna make. So what are we making today, Abby?
We are making banana ice cream, and we're going to put cashews in it as a mixing.
Awesome. And what will we need?
Okay, so we have some sweetener. You can use sugar, but I decided to use monk fruit sweetener.
Yep, prefer it.
And then you'll need xanthan gum. This is basically like, it makes your ice cream thick, so when you spin it, it's not going to come out soupy. It's going to be like very nice and thick and like hard serve ice cream. Then we have the tub that we're going to make it in. Also this little mixer thing. We have a blender cup because we need to blend the bananas. Yeah, we have bananas too. Then we're going to have cashews, peanut butter, milk, and that's it.
And by milk we mean non-dairy
Only
milk. Stress on that, right? And what type of milk are we using?
We're using unsweetened vanilla Members Mark almond milk.
Almond milk. All right. So, word of note, this is going to be a 2-part piece, right? Because we're not going to see the final results today, are we? We're going to have to start the process, show you the first part, take a break, and then we'll have to freeze it and show you the final result later, correct?
Yep.
All right. So if you're ready, let's get to it.
All right.
Okay. And okay, one.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Okay. So when you're making ice cream using this, the machine we use is the Ninja Creamy. If you want to put any sort of fruits in it, unless they're like soft fruits, maybe like bananas, you have to mash it up or blend it before you add it in there because it can really mess up your machine.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, we can start. So we got our bananas in here. Then we're going to use like a tablespoon of peanut butter. I know my dad likes a lot of peanut butter, so I'll just add like a lot in here.
Yep.
Oh, first we need to open it.
That's how you open it? You can, well, let's also need the way.
Okay. And then you just take a scoop of peanut butter, this much. This is good.
I think I need a little more than that, but yeah, if it's going to be a banana ice cream, I need to taste the peanut in there.
So we have this much, and then this much more,
Maybe
right?
another scoop more.
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 scoops instead of what we have now.
And then one more scoop, like.
Yeah, about that much is good.
Mm-hmm. And then after peanut butter, we add our sweetener and our xanthan gum. Then we blend it.
Okay, so let me get you a plate to put the spoon and stuff on it so we don't make that. I'm gonna put it here and then you can place the spoon on it.
And with the milk, usually I just put it in here because it has a marker. This is where I usually add milk up to, so I'll just add milk in here.
Show us again. Has it been marked for that? And first of all, what
Yes, it says
device
freeze fill.
are we using?
We are using the Ninja Creamy.
Okay, so this is the machine that you'll be using for the ice cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called again? The Ninja
Creamy.
Creamy.
Creami.
Creamy. Okay, we'll get to it in a bit. But yep.
And then I'm just gonna add my milk. All the way to the line.
Up to that line, okay.
And then I'll add some xanthan gum. You use like 1/4 of a teaspoon for this, but the smallest thing I have is 1/2 of a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna have to like measure out.
And it's like half of that.
This much. And then you add it in here.
And show us the package again. What's that? Like if someone is watching and they want to know what that is that we're using. It's called xanthan gum, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then usually you add like 2 tablespoons of sweetener, but bananas and peanut butter is very sweet. So I'm really gonna add like 1 tablespoon.
You sure? All right. Why don't you do 1.5 at least?
All right.
Because I want it to be sweet, right? And again, it's not sugar, so you not like thinking of eating too much sugar or whatever. We're using monk fruit, and you show us that also.
Yeah.
Once you put that in there.
So I'll do this much. And
Okay.
then from here.
And show us that. Show us the. All right, and that's what it's monk fruit and erythra. And this is great value, Walmart, right? But you can get this from so many different places. We got a version of that actually. Another type that I've used before is this one right here.
But we were running low on this one, so we got another one.
Exactly, and we got this from Costco, I think, right?
Yep.
So you can get it from different places, but basically the important thing is to know what you're getting. And I actually like this one, right? I like both of them, but this actually tells you exactly what you use. Is monk fruit and erythritol, I think it's called.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, erythritol, something like that. But yeah, it's not sugar. However, it sweetens nicely, right? And then the instructions on this says use as sugar.
Yes.
So if you want 2 spoons of sugar in your thing, then you're using 2 spoons of sugar, which is why I think you should put like a little more in there for me, please.
I added the 2 tablespoons.
Okay, all right, cool. You're determined not to add any more. I give up. Okay, all right. So what next? And when you finish, seal them up again. Okay, seal the xanthan gum thing.
Okay. Okay. So after this, we need to blend this, and once it's done blending, we add it in here.
All right, let me clear this off there. That's gonna go back in the garden. I'll show you it's used later, the banana peels. Watch the garden episodes. You see. You just put any water in there or you can use some liquid in there. so if you're making the plain version like what you did the other day, then we don't even need to go through this process of breaking anything down in a blender, right?
Nope.
Then you can go straight, so you can skip this part and go straight to the next part, right? Okay, but this time, because I wanted bananas in there, and you have to break it down, so we had to blend it first, just to be clear.
Yes.
All right, cool.
And then, usually, when you're not using fruits or anything like hard, you just use something like this or like anything you want. You could even use a spoon to like mix it. And so I'll add our banana mixture into the milk. All the way like that.
That was delicious already.
And then you just mix it with this
Get a
thing.
spoon and lick this one.
So it's like nicely incorporated.
All right. Do you know the name of this utensil?
People use this as a milk frother, but you can also mix things with it, so that's what I'm using it for.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
I'm getting some ideas, but maybe we should keep it simple, right? Because I'm thinking of throwing a bit of ginger in there.
Ginger and ice cream?
Ginger and ice cream would be cool, but hey, I'll leave it to you. You have the recipe.
I mean, we could do that in a sorbet.
Another time. Let's not mess this up. Let's try it another time, right? Yeah, there should be form, right? Like when we do like a fruit, we'll do that in another episode.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Last ingredient would be cashews, but for this machine, right, you have to freeze everything for 24 hours and then you make it, which is why we're cutting this up into 2 parts. So we will add our cashews tomorrow. This is just to show you that we will be adding cashews in. Okay, so as you can see, it's all mixed in like that. This is what it looks like. Then after that, we just pop the lid on and then we go to freeze it for 24 hours.
All right.
And then also, this is the ice cream that I made for myself. It's already been mixed, and I just froze it. I had it like not too long ago. And basically, you use the same ingredients each time. But for mine, I used some of this stuff. This is ube extract. And basically, ube is like a purple yam. And it tastes very like vanilla and kind of like nutty. And it is really good.
So tell me, what do you think it would taste like if we put some of that in the banana? Do you think ube would taste good with banana?
Not too much. I feel like the flavors kind of conflict.
They'll conflict, yeah. I don't think, already I think we're dealing with a banana flavor, we're dealing with a peanut butter flavor, right? Which are both strong in their own ways. And then, yes, I think we should maybe reserve this for another time. And then we can use that. But yes, tell me a little more about that. Is it the same as taro?
Ube and taro are not the same thing. That's a really common misconception that people have. Personally, I have not had taro too many times, so I can't describe the flavor. But based off of what I've been told and what I've seen, taro is basically like coconutty, and it's like coconut milk, and it's a type of nut.
Taro is not a nut though. Taro is a type of yam.
Oh yeah.
Right, and I'll make you taro one of these days, and you tell me what it tastes like. Cool.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
ube and taro are not the same thing, but they do go together, and they're both purple.
All right. Cool. So that's basically the part 1 of the process, right? Looks like we're done for today. So recap the process for us again. Recap the ingredients, and then we will pause and we'll meet up again tomorrow to see what the finished product looks like. All right.
Okay, so just to recap, we started with a banana, and then we used our xanthan gum, our sweetener, some peanut butter, and some milk. Then we put all of it into a blender cup, blended it up, and then added it to our tub, and now we're freezing it.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow we will be back to see the result. Okay.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
So there we have it for now. I can't wait to try the main thing. What Abeku made for me the other day is different from what we're making right now, right? So as good as that was, I have even higher expectations for this one. But it's a whole 24-hour time frame to find out. So we're going to pause here for now, and we'll see you in 24 hours with the final result. Abeku, what do you say before we spin out? See you?
Yep.
See you in 24 hours.
We'll see you in 24 hours, and it is going to be amazing.
Oh, but before that though, tell us a bit about the machine. What did you say? What did you say it's called again? Is the Ninja what?
It is the Ninja Creamy, Creami. It is usually around $200, but we got ours on a deal for like $100. So if you want, that's how much it costs. And if you want to make something with it, you just take this thing, and then there's some blades for it.
Okay.
Our blades are being washed.
But I think all of those are going to be seen tomorrow.
Yes.
Right? In the process. So we'll hold that for now, and we'll see you in 24 hours. See ya.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Alright guys, so this is day 2 of our ice cream here. You can see it is frozen. And
Frozen solid.
And we're making this a bit late because we were quite busy yesterday, but it's fine. So once your pint is frozen like this, right, you put it into this thing, this like hole thingy.
Okay. So I think this is a good point to show the ice cream maker. Remember at the end of the shoot yesterday, we were talking about the ice cream maker, and then we said we're going to save that part for today so you can introduce people to the ice cream maker properly, right? See, turn on that light. This one right here, the one over the counter. Good. All right. And then you can show us the Ninja ice cream maker.
This is the Ninja Creamy, Creami, and it uses this thing with these blades, like this. And basically what it does is it will mix up and blend your ice cream. Now, a common misconception people have, they think this is just like normal blender blades, but it's not, because they're not sharp at all.
I see. Let me see. Oh. Because I was scared it was going to cut you or something the way you were handling it, right? The others, like the other Ninja right there, this one right here.
The blades are very
mad sharp. Extremely sharp. Like you don't want to touch those blades at all. But these are like nowhere close to sharp. I see.
The Ninja Creamy is not a blender. It is an ice cream maker. So the blades, or as they call it, a paddle, it is much less sharp. So your ice cream won't just end up being like blended ice with flavoring.
Wait.
And
we'll let you talk at some point, okay?
It has many modes. See if you turn it on. Hold on, wait.
Is it plugged?
I don't think it is.
It's not. Let's plug.
Alright.
Okay, now it is.
See if you turn it on, right? It's gonna say install. That's because you need to put this thing in there. So I'm just gonna put this in there so y'all can see the modes. Put it in like this. And from here, you can choose based on how full your pint is. For our recipe, we use a full pint all the time. and that lets you access all of the modes. There's normal ice cream mode, which is if you're using a lot of like fatty stuff. There's light ice cream mode, which is the mode that we use because our ice cream, we don't really add a lot of stuff to it. It's quite simple. Then there's a sorbet. You can make fruit sorbets, whatever type of sorbet you want. Gelato. I honestly don't really know what a gelato is, but you can make that too.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Then you can make froyos, which are softer than ice cream. You can make Italian ices, which is like frozen ice cream. Not frozen ice cream, like frozen slushies. You can make milkshakes.
Oh, so it does all that.
hmm
This is a powerful machine.
You can make milkshakes. You can make normal slushies. You can make just frozen drinks, or you can make their iconic product. It's called a creamy chino, and the recipe for that is in their cookbook. I personally haven't tried making it, but I've seen something online about it. So those are all the modes you can use. And so from ice cream all the way to Italian ice, that's when it's hard. But from milkshake to cremachino, that's when it's drinkable. So if you're making a drinkable Ninja Creamy, you do not need to freeze it.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
I'm going to go ahead and turn on our machine. This machine, it is quite loud. It is really loud. It's like comparable loudness to a blender. So we're going to turn it on. And after you turn it on, right? Just saying, after you turn it on, that's when you can add in mixes like cashews or whatever. So without further ado, we're going to turn this on and get back to you when it's done.
And how long do you blend it for?
So whenever you're using it, it has its time set on its own. So when you're using the light ice cream mode, it will put on for 4 minutes. When you're using normal ice cream, 2 minutes. And then all the different modes have different times depending on what you're doing.
Okay, so it went to 0, and now we can turn it off first.
And our first spin is done.
Look it up.
Now usually, after you're done with your first spin, it's going to look something like this. But don't worry, it looks crumbly for a reason.
Good, because I was about to I was like, I touched the finished product.
So after it comes out like that, if you're going to use a mix-in, what you have to do is you have to take a kitchen knife. I mean, not a kitchen knife, a butter knife. And then like scrape the sides like this. And then you need to carve out a little hole where you will put in your mix-ins. For us, our mix-in will be cashews for today. So then you carve out your hole and add as many cashews as you want.
Okay, so you're gonna put them in whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can do like a handful, right?
Yes. If that's what you mean by a handful, then maybe we need 2 or 3 handfuls. A little more.
All right.
Okay, good.
Like that. And then after that, you can add whatever type of liquid to make it come out creamy the next run.
So then we can add more milk, right?
Yeah, you could add milk, you could add water. Some people add coffee to add a unique taste.
Oh, that's interesting. We do have some coffee in the coffee maker. Maybe we should add a little coffee. Or maybe we... You think so?
Yep.
Again, I'm trying not to overdo it. Maybe we should just make it regular this time around. Next time, then we try the coffee. How about that?
Yeah.
So let's just add a little milk.
Okay.
A little more almond milk.
So we will take our almond milk.
Right there.
That's empty.
Is it?
Yeah. We use so much milk in this house.
Okay.
Okay, so we just use a splash of milk, like this.
Okay, that much, not too much.
Yeah, that much.
All right. And remember,
then
it's unsweetened almond milk.
from Member's Mark.
The same one that we use as a base for the ice cream itself. Right.
Then you put it back in this thing. Put the cap back on, like this. Then you put it back in. Turn it on. And you run it again on the same setting. But here's what you do. Instead of running it on the same setting, you just press the button and have it run again. What you will do, if you are using mix-ins, you press this button for the mix-in button, or you press the respin button if you're using normal ice cream and it comes out crumbly. For us, we are using cashews as our mix-in once again. So we will use the mix-in setting. It's also worth it to note that the mix-in setting is much quieter than the normal setting and the respin setting.
I see. All right, and let's put the milk back, right?
Yep.
See what I was saying about those bowls? If I popped out, that would have been a big mess. And it does that for what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, the mixing setting runs for 2 minutes and the respin setting also runs for 2 minutes. But if you're using the normal ice cream setting, the respin setting will run for only 1 minute. Same with the mixing setting.
This is an amazing piece of equipment. I think you should get one for your Uncle Paulus for his restaurant in Ghana.
Now it's done and we can look at it. Look at that.
Ooh.
This is how it's looking like after 2 spins. I am allergic to cashews, so
Yeah, unfortunately you can't have some.
yeah.
Look at that, how sad. You make all this beautiful piece of artwork and you can't have some. Okay,
Well, it's for
let's
you.
try.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
In a mess. Moment of truth. Let's find out.
See how it goes.
Wow!
Is that good?
It's amazing.
You know how you put in the sugar and I was like, the sweetener?
Mm-hmm.
It's like add just a little bit more. Is it too late to add a little more?
I mean, you could probably just add a bit more and like mix it in with the
I
spoon.
think so. It's amazing. It's just And don't get me wrong, I have a sweet tooth, right? Which is why I'm asking for a little more sugar. You know what I was going to do last night? I'll confess. I was going to sneak in there and add more of the sweetener.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Where's
But-
the?
Anytime you're running
Okay,
it
yeah,
the
there
next
it
day, you
is.
just add sweetener again.
Okay, and every time you hear reference to sugar, this is what we're talking about. It's monk fruit and erythritol, right? It's not sugar. But okay, so let's go for it.
All right.
Let me give you this and then add a little more.
What do you think?
What does she think of what? The ice cream?
Yeah.
She hardly tasted it. You'll be lying if you say you tasted anything. There's no way she could have tasted anything with that.
A bit more?
Yes. Looks like you're scared of this in a bit.
Yeah, I
And
really
the
want
sweet
it to
tooth.
be.
Let me add. I want it to be sweet, right? And this thing is used as sugar. So if I was making this much ice cream, I would use a little more sugar than what we put in there, right? So now let's run it and see what comes out.
All right.
This is gonna be crazy. It already looks so creamy.
It is very creamy.
I think what I should do is get smaller containers, so after I make it, I can divide it up, right?
Yeah.
Before I put it away, because I don't really think I should eat that whole tub of ice cream at a go, and I don't want to eat and like leave it in. All right, so
Then,
we put it again on,
then we're gonna do a respin.
and you okay, whispering, not the mixing.
Not the mixing. Because if you select the mixing setting again, it's gonna like crush the cashews too much. So you won't be able to.
Okay.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Okay, one.
Okay.
Good. Where's the spoon?
Here's how it's looking again. As you can see, very, very creamy.
Very creamy. Look at that. It looks just like what we buy from HEB. Right? It looks
hope
like there's actually a flavor that looks exactly like this. With the pistachios, the one that has the pistachios. Looks exactly like that. Okay, ready?
Makes me want to put it in here.
Mmm.
It makes me
Is
want
that
to
good?
make it an ice cream popsicle.
Why did you
Where's the samba? Bring the samba music.
make the
Salsa. Fiesta.
We can
This
edit
is
that in.
amazing, Abeku.
You can just edit the music in.
100%.
There's another one.
This is amazing.
Ital Mukase. Keep watching.
Apart from your mom who's allergic to bananas, everybody's welcome to try some. This is very good.
When someone hold the
Very,
camera,
very
I want to try it.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. He's not even.
This is so good.
Mmm. And the cashews are not fully broken down. They're like crunchy.
Mukase. Keep watching.
It looks good. It tastes good. It smells good.
All the prisoners, they my belly. Ital Mukase. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and share your Ital recipes with us. Once again, thank you for watching.